Written by Dr.Yaşam Ayavefe.
Legal responses to cyber threats. Today, countries have very comprehensive measures to suppress cyber attacks against economic players. Therefore, while fraud, abuse of trust and concealment are very often protected, theft targeting tangible and intangible goods such as data or information content is not yet regulated by law. However, the rise of digital technology has forced the legislator to adapt the necessary pressure tools and strengthen international cooperation. So much so that it led to a kind of legislative frenzy with the passing of a law per year on the near or distant manifestations of cybercrime. This list does not consider all regulatory texts, some of which were published several years after the relevant laws, which do not encourage the use of these often complex and still unknown texts. Prevention training of cyber security actors. The government alone can no longer guarantee the public peace and security of persons and property on the web. To maintain its dominance, it is imperative to ensure its strategy and management. Yet it shares its practices with responsible private partners, cyber citizens, or cyber citizen companies that share the same concerns. The training seminar following this Congress on the challenges of security in business demonstrated the mutual importance of corporate protection and economic intelligence training. This strategy of domination aims to support the rise of the virtual world by regulating the truly economic, social, and legal implications of its operation. Laws strike a fair balance between guaranteeing individual freedoms and the need to protect people, property, and public order. It's about protecting everyone's rights, guaranteeing free and effective access to the internet, while protecting copyright and information assets, growth values. The cyber world reproduces, albeit in a different way, the economic and social exchanges of the physical world, which is the subject of a legal organization to maintain the social order necessary for a democratic society. Therefore, with a global vision, the state must consider the economic, social, and legal consequences of this technological revolution and above all the seriousness of the consequences of their possible abuses and treatments. If the Trust in the Digital Economy Act is exemplary in fostering growth, it still, and above all, continues to make up for the lack of knowledge of non-digital indigenous generations. It is urgent to program and disseminate knowledge adapted to different generations that use and will use these new technologies. Educational needs in IT and legal security are important in the protection of personal data, as well as in other IT engineering professions. Also, let's be aware that, as the director of the National Information Systems Security Agency said, there is an ongoing effort to raise staff awareness. Despite its strategic formation in July 2009 equipped with the ability to prevent, detect and respond to computer attacks, it is essential to observe the stagnation in the management of the issue. However, the cyber defense of organizations by ANSSI remains heavily dependent on the reckless behavior of the Internet user. The understanding of socio-economic legal issues as diverse as they are inseparable and interconnected must be macro-numeric in order to coordinate actions. ANSSI's administrative and technical duties are linked to economic activity, preventive or repressive legal activities, training and operational cyber defense. It ensures that the function of the Defense Authority for Information Systems is implemented primarily for the benefit of state administrations and vital operators. First of all, it develops the national strategy, manages and coordinates relations with various ministries. In terms of cyber defense, it is necessary to detect and intervene as soon as possible in the event of an attack. Its technical expertise can provide support in legal cases levied by judges or specialized services. Coordinated dissemination of the same protective message is essential, as it concerns all areas. The need to be aware of digital issues in order to truly become aware of them should allow for the simultaneous implementation of computer security training programs tailored to the level of education. Thus, everyone will take part in controlling the sovereignty of the state with a cybersecurity attitude. This need for coordination stems from the undivided nature of cybersecurity. The Internet user at home is the same as in the company or administration.
Written by Dr.Yaşam Ayavefe.